The following program is rated TV MALV. It contains strong language, violence, and nudity. It is intended only for mature audience.
Yo, this is your boy Tearing the Bags. This is TTB After Dark, episode 54. This is a day after the UFC 250 Freedom 250. Great card. We're gonna talk about that. World Cup is going full fledged right now. We're gonna review some of the fans that's out there, man, like we did yesterday. Shout out to whole everybody that's here for World Cup. I had a World Cup experience earlier. I'll talk about it a little later on. But y'all know the deal, man. I appreciate everybody coming here and everything. And like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment if you're doing it on the replay. Let's get it. So sometimes folks just be hanging around, and I come met me and my sister be doing some stupid like this, but here we go.
Yeah.
Sometimes just hanging around. They could have really got hurt. I bet they learned a lesson. I bet they learned a lesson from that shit. I want to mute the music. So yeah, the World Cup is going full fledged, and this person made a compilation of all the fans loving being down here in the good old USA. They playing music and stuff. Well, of course, Mexico, they represent. Caracol representing. That's cool. Of course, us. So yeah, my little experience on World Cup, of course, downtown Fort Worth, they having a big old watch party down there. And I went to go pick up some food. And in the place that I had to go pick up food, they had blocked off. They had a big old soccer ball. It was a cool little atmosphere. They were watching Spain and I think Spain and Cape Verde, and we're gonna talk about Cape Verde in a little bit. So yeah, that threw me out, man, because we didn't have nowhere to park. But I didn't have nowhere to park, but I figured it out and everything. But it was a lot of people, man. I heard a lot of different languages. They kicking in down in Fort Worth. Sundance is like one. Y'all don't know, man. Sundance, as in just out, outdoor, just chilling type stuff. It's one of the best in the South. Downtowns in the South, real talk. Cause like it's like we got a whole plaza down here. It got like the mural, the what's our Genesis one? It got the murals of like the cattle ranches and stuff. And like ESPN, them been at when Super Bowl was here, they was down here when the NCAA championship was here. They was down. They always come to Sundance, and they had a big old watch party out there. And speaking of Cape Verde, we gotta show them some love, man. Cape Verde was showing out. I can't play this music. They was showing out. So y'all don't know what Cape Verde is. Cape Verde is a Spanish. It was a Spanish colony in Africa. So they're the closest. They're like the most Spanish in the whole. Them and I think them and Angola are two of the more Spanish speaking. Maybe I think them and Angola, one of the biggest Spanish speaking countries in what you call it, in Morocco, of course. So yeah, they got that. Yeah, and like I said, they I don't know what that said, but salute to her. Like I said, they were stunned. So it's not similar to like Morocco is. And this is at the game. This is at the game today. Not earlier this yeah earlier tonight today. I always wanted to go to Cape Verde. They got beautiful beaches, real talk. In fact, I could find. Yeah, it's a volcanic island. I'll show y'all the beaches. See, that's how that water look. Yo, they out. Hey, salute to them. So that's how Cape Verde look. I always wanted to go there. So salute to them. I heard they had a good match against what you call it. Like I said, these cats from they representing for real. I wonder where that game was at. I'll go check on my phone. Oh, they tied with Spain. I didn't know that. They tied with Spain. Hey, they got motivation. Salute to them. And it's a little bit more. But yeah, yeah, I didn't know Cape Verde what you call it, had a draw against them. So I'll talk a little bit more about what happened at the UFC event. I'll play this again. This is just badass. All right. So, man, we were talking at the gym, like, we were trying to compare this card to other cards on UFC. I don't remember one card that have nothing. They didn't have one submission, anything else. They had nothing but knockouts. And that to me, that's remarkable. Like you didn't have one submission, you didn't have one to the cards. They left it out on the floor on in the whole. Like I don't think one. I think one went to distance. Went to. Oh yeah, a couple went to third round. But yeah, man, like they left it out on the floor, man. They didn't play around. And this the first time me seeing that. Hold on. Yeah, man, like that was literally the best. Like I want to say 6 or 7 matches I've seen back to back that everybody left it out on in the cage. Like I mean, nobody was running, nobody was trying to like grapple somebody to death or anything. They were living with them hands, and that's remarkable. I never seen that in UFC event for like the longest. I mean, that's I think the closest one I can remember that was kind of like this was the Houston one right before COVID happened, where John Jones was the main event in that he beat the ass. And man, yeah, that was a good one. But like I can't remember one, maybe the one when Anderson Silva broke his leg against I think Chris Wigman or whatever. He broke his leg. That I had a fight party for that one, man. And well, we were getting towed up that night. But yeah, yeah, that was a nasty sight. That one was really nasty. But that I think I don't think you had any the one that probably was like shocking. You didn't have a lot of flash ones. Like maybe the Pereira Sierra Gun fight. That was more like that was just good style and stuff. But like I said, everybody was leaving on the field. It wasn't like a flash knockout type of situation. Like it wasn't a Conor McGregor when he beat up old dude when he was lightweight. He beat dude that he just dude ran up him, he just popped him. It happened so fast. You didn't have none of those. But you had people like you could tell with some nerves there because like they know that this was like some history gonna be made. So like it was a lot of nerves. They it was a lot of like that first round usually been a wash. It's like that in a lot of UFC events, but more on this. But like second round was a lot of knockouts there, and like I can't remember. I can't remember like if the whole scene was good, man. Like the White House, the president's band, man, they were playing good. I had to mute this, and of course I had to clean up some stuff on my YouTube, man. Man, hey, John Jones still gonna be. He's still gonna be considered the greatest light heavyweight, probably the greatest fighter ever been in the UFC. I mean, It's few fighters that had that aura that he had. Like we talking about like I'm thinking like Frank Shamrocks. I mean, like I'm not sure. Like, let's say if he would have fought, I think he beat Alistair. If he would, I don't know if he fight Alistair, but like it's it's few people that I could say that's gonna go in there and match him. Maybe Brock would have probably got. He would have tried to roundhouse kick Brock. He would try to get Brock up out of there. He didn't, because you do not want Brock, ground and pounding you, man. He probably was. I mean, he was the best ground and pound dude ever since like Tank Abbott's and like Cormier and all them. It was a whole bunch. It's another dude I'm thinking of. Yeah, Bob Sapp. You don't want him ground and pounding your ass either. But shit, if Brock got you on the ground and saw ground and pounding, you were pretty much gonna be done. But like he was just technically sound. Like I mean, it was literally he knew how to use his range. He knew how to use the ring properly, use the cage properly. I mean, he knew how to use his footwork. I mean, it was hard. It's hard to counter what he was doing. The only thing was his weakness was the parting. So yeah, Anderson Silva. I mean, Anderson Silva probably his part of his biggest regret is constantly move up weight, man. Of course, you're gonna have to do that. He stayed a little bit too long too. So back to this thing, man. This was a good card, man, all across the board. Like even Derek Lewis left it on. I think Derek Lewis, it might be his time to go and get up out of there because now they know what to do against him. Like dude actually did a good game plan against him, right? He that once you get older and your cardio, his cardio is pretty decent, but I ain't gonna say that it's decent for a heavyweight, but these younger heavyweights, they know, all right, if I'm lighter, I just gotta find a way to get him on the ground. Ground and pound a little bit. Don't mash him, but ground and pound a little bit, make him use that energy. Then you kind of tire him out and get him out of there. And that's what old dude did. And he broke the internet too. The fighter that fought what was his name? What was his name? I ain't talking about sugar. Josh Hogan, he broke the internet because he did say that statement about Michelle Obama. And man, yeah, yeah, everybody's mad about that. Or everybody mad. If anything that got them up in arms is that comment, which is crazy. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, look, that's not my wife. I'm not judging who Michelle Obama is and stuff. But yeah, that he had a good game plan against Derek. I ain't gonna lie, he had a real good game plan. Sean O'Malley, man, shit, Sean O'Malley, man, Sugar Sean O'Malley. I mean, he's that dude. Like, I can see him getting up to maybe welterweight. That's the tops he get, man, because he's lank, man. He's probably gonna be one of those dudes we're gonna be holding in high regard, like Anderson Silva, or like a John Jones, man. Because like he got those hands on him, man. And eventually I'm gonna see how old he is. Damn, man. 31 years old. So I want to say 30 from probably 33 on up. He probably going because the weight cut's gonna be start getting harder. When you get up in age, cutting weight gonna be harder and stuff. He probably walking around as a welterweight. So he probably get up in the lightweight style because like see he 5'11". That's still tall for a lightweight too. So I think he gonna get that bantamweight belt, man. That dude cold. I wonder what's the ranking. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Peter Van. Yeah, that's gonna happen. That's gonna be probably the next. That's gonna be the next UFC fight because I don't need to look at the actual ranking. Ranking. Uh, Peter Yan. So or it's a lot. Of, no, Nomarov is number 2. Nomar Generov. I mean, and O'Malley number 3. O'Malley better get a title shot, man. Then eventually he probably won't go. I didn't know this. Okay, yeah. So eventually he gonna get he probably gonna go up to featherweight. I see him lightweight, heavy, welterweight tops at 5'11", but Islam is cold, man. That Islam might give him issues. Uh, Justin Gaethje, man, it might give him issues too. So that's why I'm saying, man, like he. So of course, like that was a good event. Long and short, man, probably one of the best cards in a long time, probably since I want to say UFC 300, around that range, or maybe I think yeah, that got to be around 300 when John Jones fought in Houston. So everybody memeing people crying about it. Now, what's funny, man? I heard some people was crying about the UFC event, talking about, "Oh, you spending taxpayer money, blah 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 blah." I said, "Well, did you care about the Somalians? We're not talking about that now. No, no, no. You want to talk about taxpayer money? Let's talk about taxpayer money." They want to shut up. There's a lot of people like that, man. Like when we really talk about wasting taxpayer money, we could. To me, the only issue I got with this event, and I understand why they didn't do it. They should have probably had it on regular TV. That's probably the only thing they should have had on regular TV. What's up, Team Easy? They probably should have had on regular TV so everybody could have probably watched it. I understand why they didn't, because like they you can't really control the UFC fighter and the fans. So they want the raw, unopposed reaction to this. But like, I do think they might need to air this on 4th of July weekend or something like this. This would be a good like air on, and then you could probably edit out any of the cuts because it was a couple of them they cussed in the interviews and stuff. I know, you know that people gonna have issues with that, but that's the only beef I probably would. Only problem I would say with this whole event was the fact that it wasn't on network TV. Because I think it was been on network TV. This been big as the Super Bowl, just because of the how crazy this situation. And it wasn't like on even on Paramount Plus they were doing commercials, so they could have they probably could have had this on regular TV and had commercials connected to it, because like you didn't even necessarily like regular UFC events. You hear what the corner's saying and what they the strategy of it all. You heard that. You didn't really hear that much strategy except for like some of the key fights. No, easy, you tripping. First of all, if you had Paramount Plus, you didn't have to pay for it. It wasn't a pay per view. Secondly, if this was a pay per view, this has been one of the greatest pay per views of all times. Just hands down. If you was gonna pay for a fight event like this was the one. You know what I'm saying? It'd be kind of cool they had boxing here, but easy. Hey, I'm telling you, this would have been the one. Hold on, give me 1 second. My mouth got dry on me. Yeah, this. I mean, I'm telling you, look, man, as a person who you used to watch UFC religiously, worked at an MMA gym, you know, seen people come through Johnny was it Johnny Hendricks? He used to come through a lot and everything. See like them cats come through, man. Like this was legit the one of the best events I've seen, best cars I've seen in a long time. Man, I mean, it was actually, I mean, like I said, it was free though. Like I think Paramount Plus is like $9 a month, something like that. I watch I mean I'm just really my wife watch a lot of stuff. I'm usually watching like old UFC because all the UFC stuff is on there. So dang, it only been 20. What's up, Selena? Link is pinned if you go to the regular one. Matter of fact, let me do this. All right. Had to handle some business real quick. Give me a second. Yeah, here's the regular. If you are watching it on Vertical, here's the regular one right here. So during the UFC event, there was a oh no, I was talking about the UFC event last night, how good that card was, how good was the situation. I'm just today is really a debrief from all that. Like that was one of the better cards of for the last like 5 years, I would say. I'm just reminiscing and talking about how everybody was upset about not everybody, but a certain segment of society was upset about what was going on in the White House. But as in like spectacle and everything, that was one of the best, like the best fight card I've seen on UFC in years. And there wasn't one to the decision or submission. It was all knockouts. Which is crazy. I never seen that. So we heard news that Trump agreed to some peace deal with Iran or whatever. He went. It happened right before right before the fight was going on. That broke out. He went on Truth Social to talk about that. So JD Vance is going to go through more of what actually was being signed because there's a lot of stuff going on. A lot of people saying whatever, news doing the news. I don't play what's coming on from the horse's mouth, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
Oil prices from a high of $126 a barrel down to about $80 a barrel today. That's a lot of progress. But it also, Gail, fundamentally extends a hand to Iran and says, look, if you guys are willing to honor your obligations, if you're willing to allow real inspections of your nuclear program, then we will welcome you back into the world economy. I think what the president of the United States wants to do is turn over a leaf of 47 years of a failed relationship between the United States and Iran, but that requires the Iranians to actually honor their end of the bargain. So when people say that billions of dollars of assets will be released, that's not true. What is true is that Iran will have a much better and much more prosperous.
So basically, what's going on down there on part of peace deal? If they and speaking of this, they like that they on the verge of having a civil war in Iran. You got the police fighting against the soldiers, all kinds of crazy stuff going on. Apparently, so basically, if they agree to it, the Gulf states is gonna kind of rebuild some of the stuff going on there. If they get rid of their ballistic missiles and all this, all that, which is probably not gonna happen. I'm gonna keep it a bug with you. So I think what Trump is actually doing, in my opinion, he kind of needs some political good news. He need gas to go down. Like right now, we have the World Cup. We have we like I said, we had this UFC event. He needs good vibes, good news. He need regular unleaded preferably under $2, but like at least in the mid like 225 to 250 range. You need that. And just get the economy, get everybody to kind of chill out on the economy. So then now if anything happens with Iran, he want to kind of get that shit out under control. Then now he could do a lot of stuff behind the scenes, like getting rid of some of the leaders that's still out there fighting, still out there doing the bullshit. And some people say the problem is now is Israel won't stop with Hezbollah, which I can't say how they should be responding to that. And that's it. That they know who their ops is and everything. And Trump got on them about that. So I don't know how that's gonna play out. It's more likely gonna spark up a little bit again, but at least now he could he messed up their capabilities of messing with the ships. He messed up that capability, so much that now oil could flow through, and the price of oil will go down. So I think more likely what's gonna happen, it's gonna be a lull in action in the Strait Hormuz and everything, but inside the country they're gonna be fighting. They're gonna be fighting amongst themselves because now it's a kind of battle for power right now. It's a power vacuum because they lost a lot of leadership, and then now you done brought like the people running the show now. They done brought like Iraqis in there, all kinds of shit. So it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a quagmire. They're gonna be fighting amongst themselves until somebody take out the last one. What's up, Phoenix? What's up, Phoenix? So that's what I'm thinking is going on with this. Let's read.
Future, if they meet the obligations they make in this agreement, we'll of course see. That's one of the things we're going to work out in the technical talks that will follow the official signing on Friday.
Mr. Vice President, it's Ed O'Keefe, and we're so glad you're here in part because, as Republican Senator Lindsey Graham said yesterday, you are the architect of this deal. So let's walk through some of this. The Iranians are saying that they're going to have access to a $300 billion reconstruction fund. True or false?
Well, and that's the sort of thing they could have access to, funded by the Gulf Coast Coalition, so long as they honor their
Gulf Coast Coalition is Saudi and the Arab states.
Into the obligation. I think that one of the things you're going to see, Ed, and people have to be skeptical.
Link is spinning. You want to come holler at me?
Of this is that the hardliners in the Iranian system will overemphasize the benefits that Iran gets while underemphasizing all the things that they have to concede and all the things they have to provide in order to get these benefits. So we absolutely are open to the Gulf Coast countries investing in the reconstruction of Iran, but only if Iran ends their nuclear program, ends their enriched stockpile of material, and is really open to an inspections and enforcement regime that gives the American people confidence they're never going to have a nuclear weapon. So I think the dance you're going to see, Ed, which is going to be interesting, is the Iranian media, especially the hardline media, they're going to talk a lot about what they get without talking about what they give. It's important for all of us to correct that record.
Well,
Yeah. Wow. Okay, this went down at the World Cup. Speaking of the World Cup, I guess they're playing Australia. When Iranian flag. What movie about JD Vance? Oh, that's the old school flag right there. That's the flag that was under the shawl. That must have happened today, man. I didn't know they even played. Speaking of World Cup, the Germans having a ball down here. I play this. They having a ball down here. They act. Oh no, I ain't see that one. It's gotta be AI. Your thing. Hey man, the Germans acting a fool down there, man. Hold up, I gotta play that again. They playing Wipe Me Down. I think I know where that club is too. That might be in third war, man. For real. I gotta send my kid on this. You probably know where it's at. I gotta send my kid on this. Hold up. Let me go. I gotta go to my. Let me go to my Instagram. Let me go to my Facebook real quick. I'll give you a second. Let me. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. My cousin promoter down there, man. I was like, what club this app? This on the app of that. I gotta watch this again. I gotta do it again. He going in. Hey. Oh shit. Oh man. Yeah, my cousin have a little laugh at that. I already played that. If y'all want to come up, y'all can link pin, man. Oh, all right now. Y'all tripping now. New York fans are tripping now. Y'all got to settle down now. This at church. What y'all doing? Why y'all playing Jay-Z at church, man? Y'all out of pocket. Why y'all playing Jay? Come on, what we doing here? I mean, I like the song too. What we doing? Y'all want a champion? That's cool, man. Oh no. Speaking of nah, I'm not sure. Should I show this? Hey, I showed earlier the Cape Verde people going wild. They actually got a did a draw against Spain. What the? They tripping. All right, I gotta do a palate cleanse, y'all. I gotta do a palate cleanse. Gotta do a palate cleanse. That's a little crazy. Gotta do a paddle cleanse. Yeah, I gotta do a paddle cleanse. I can't look at YouTubers at the World Cup, man. I got paddle cleanser, man. Shout out to Kurt Vader, man. Hey, y'all hit him down. See what else I got. But yeah, he was dancing hard. Hold up. All right, man. No. Pelicans again. I'm sorry, just gotta do a palate cleanse. Yeah, they out here wilding. Salute to them getting that draw though, but damn, come on, y'all tripping. And this is May's commentary on the whole Pacific, on the whole World Cup thing, man.
We're not your little niggas. Like, for real, all that big homie stuff, that's for little niggas. Little niggas have big homies. We're not little niggas, so we don't even respect big homies. I know Killer doesn't, and for me, I never respected niggas in the streets. That's why I always got the problems I got. Niggas would tell me, Mace, chill. No, chill for what? Who is this nigga? That's how I feel listening to this, man. Like, I want to respect you, but I can't. We're not your little niggas. Like, for real, all that big homie stuff, that's for little.
As I be though, you ain't big homie nobody, man. But you can't, you know, the whole big homie little bump. Well, oh, I didn't show this. So the Rangers play in Boston this weekend, and if y'all don't know, the Scotland football team, soccer team for us Americans, they are up there in Boston, and they going wild. Check this out. What the hell going on here? Man, there's a lot of drunk debauchery happening. I bet New York is just crazy now because they just had Puerto Rican Day parade. Oh, this is scene in Seattle, up there in Smitty's neck of the woods. Egypt versus Belgium. I know that stadium got loud because it's loud in general. Man, I just like watching this coverage on the World Cup, man. Just gonna keep on. And this at New England Stadium where the Patriots play. Forgot what that stadium called. So the Scott, they doing their little national anthem. And Big 80 too. I ain't gonna lie. Sorry if y'all got headphones on. Salute to them, man. Hey, I like that patriot, that pride, man. Even though Scotland is I think they do break up the Scotland, Wales, and everything for the what you call it. But yeah, man, like salute to them, man. They motherfucking hype. The white boy hype as hell, man. Shout out to them. Hey, shout out to them, man. I can't play that music. But shout out to Kurt Beatty again, man. Shout out to Kurt Beatty. Birthday. Oh shit. So yesterday I post something about JJ Watt hooking up this German fan, by soccer fan with a suite and everything. So here I'm telling the story.
Another German soccer fan, Freddie, has also been going viral on X. He posted this photo of a custom "Welcome Freddie" banner with the German flag added to Louisiana's state welcome sign. What do you make of all the viral content coming out of this tournament and all the love for the European tourists from the American people as you show us our country with fresh eyes?
Yeah, I mean, I know Freddie. He's a nice guy. He's from like close to me, so I've been talking to him. He's loving it. He's more touring the South. I did Chicago, and I think it's more like because in Europe we have a lot of rather negative news about the Americans in the last 5 years. Let's say that. And I think we are all enjoying like the fact that this country is so great to visit. The people are amazing, so welcoming. The culture is amazing. It's like Europeans are getting a new view of America.
Hey, Phoenix, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. How they live, they getting love here, and no. What's really changing them is going to our supermarkets. Like they coming down here. Like Freddie is down in Houston, and he went to Terry Black's. I'm telling you, because like here's the thing, people don't know this, but Texas got rich rich European history too, like Polish, Germans, some like Slavic and stuff. They got a lot. We got a lot of that. Like it's in our history, just like the free slaves and a whole bunch of other stuff, right? Slavery, of course, but like free slaves, before slavery. So like Germans, when they come here and they eat our food, and they drink our beer because like our beer in Texas is a play on German beer, but it's cold, it's colder and stuff. So when they taste it, it's almost like they're at home, but with less regulation. So that's gonna happen. Like if you go to Austin, you might hear you won't hear some dialects you never heard of in your life. Like there's a lot of Slavic folks down in Austin. There's a lot of like I said, German, because of tech and because of yeah, we got go look up Fredericksburg and stuff like that. Pflugerville. There's a lot of little German towns. New Brunswick is got some German roots in it from the Industrial Revolution type stuff. That I'm not even talking about like matter of fact, good example in Red Dead Redemption 2, they had it is a side mission. You had to help a German immigrant coming over here for the Industrial Revolution because like you got to understand, it was a lot of opportunity in the West. So we had a lot of people come. Same how the Italians how they created a mob down there in Louisiana, and matter of fact in New Orleans. That's where the first like mob family was at. People don't know that. And same with like Galveston, same with Dallas. I mean, the whole metroplex. We got it's a lot of. I mean, think about why Jack Rubin on it. Hold on. I don't know. Hey, it's gonna be some people thinking about it. Y'all take care, take care of Jesus as well. I get what you're saying, but hey, we might not have a choice in that battle.
Right now, I think through also.
Man, because like I'm hearing a lot of British YouTubers and stuff. You'd be surprised how many British people are located in Texas now. You would be surprised. Like you'll think matter of fact, because like think about it, like soccer, it has blew up here in recent years. This is one of the reasons why like the U.S. soccer team is way better now. And so like what's going on now is because Lockheed was a joint venture with US and UK. So we have a lot of like people from fucking Manchester and stuff out here. Like matter of fact, my wife's friend, co-worker and friend, right? Her husband is from what's he rocks with Chelsea. I forgot. I think he I can't remember where he's from. Not London proper. It's somewhere. It's a one. It's a lot of them towns. So yeah, I mean, we might not have a choice in that matter. But I think that's about it. What I got, man. If y'all, unless you want to come up, Phoenix, and holler at me. Um, see, this is silliness these folks been doing, man. Here we go. So this is a hold up. This is a Democrat congresswoman.
World Cup is here. The first match this weekend at MetLife Stadium taking place in New Jersey, even though some people say it is technically New York. But what do you think will win it all? Who are you rooting for?
Oh, I like Mexico.
Mexico, there you go.
I'm rooting for Senegal.
Senegal, okay. World Cup is here.
I mean, you can't even root for your own own country, man. It's crazy. And you're a congresswoman. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. I can understand, like, hey, I'm rooting for America, but if they don't make it such and such, okay, yeah, that's cool. But goddamn, at least I don't know. That's a little weird to me. So these two fans in trying to make a worldwide trend of people, you know. I just found this. It's funny you got New York Knicks. Oh yeah. Right now it's a lot of salty people. I'm telling you, man, like even people I know, they were a little salty about the UFC thing. I'm like, man, like that was legit a good event, man. There was literally nothing to be mad about. You know what I mean? And people still trying to find reasons to be mad. It's weird. Yeah, it's very weird. And I'm gonna end it on this. Jesse Waters. Jesse Waters gonna probably put this as eloquent. And it's like really today, there's not. This is really all the news going on, except for the deal. A lot of that's just gonna be wait and see type situation. But this is basically the weekend.
Knicks in 5. The New York Knicks won their first championship in 53 years. The whole city was alive.
And you know what I like about this? Look, black folks, white folks, Hispanic folks, Asian folks, everybody was hype about this shit. Nobody talking about no politics. And they probably all, you never know who vote for who. You know what I mean? Look at everybody that's happy.
New York's never been happier, but some fans have a weird way of showing it.
Yeah, I got a little wild.
Now, if you were in the city, nothing was safe. Not even a school bus.
They tore that school bus. This is what I'm trying to figure out. Why was the school bus out there? It's the middle of the night. It's summertime. Why the school bus out there? Jess, I know what you're doing, but why was the school bus out there? Stop burning school bus.
10 officers reportedly hurt, and a dozen teens were placed in cuffs. Officers had their hands full. While they were trying to put out fires, the World Cup was also going on. America played Friday night and dominated.
Beat their ass.
Gio Reyna. Gio Reyna!
Yep, beat their ass. Salute to America on that one, man. That's good.
Final score, 4-1. Biggest win in almost 100 years. Everybody came to see America play, even Trudeau. He skipped out on our 51st States opening game to see his girlfriend, Katy Perry, and watch the boys in red, white, and blue. And in Newsom's state, the Iranians just touched down. They're playing against New Zealand. Now, don't worry. They can only come over the border for the day of the game, and they'll go right back to their hotel in Mexico.
Jason Wise ain't shit.
Japan's here, too. They played a game in Dallas.
I cannot speak English, but
I played this way.
What do you think of America, of Texas?
Texas is good. Everything is big.
The fans even brought garbage bags and cleaned up before they left.
I talked about that yesterday.
Just like the team. It's tradition for them to leave the locker room spotless. It's all love for the World Cup. The cops are feeling the good vibes too, and the rest of the globe is taking it all in. This World Cup fan from Scotland saw cheerleaders for the first time. His jaw dropped.
I played this yesterday too. Things that we used to, man.
The European mind can't comprehend Walmart.
This is the biggest tourist attraction I can have as a European.
Walmart. We take that shit for granted. Like I don't look. I'm a HEB dude now, man. HEB done got me. When I saw the Superman aisle, and I saw, man, they got all the fresh. They got watermelon with seeds, fresh every day. Phoenix, HEB got watermelon with seeds every day. No on that Kroger bullshit. It's real. I'm like, oh my God, yeah. I'm doing my HEB, man. I'm not hearing anybody else say anything else bad about HEB. That's fighting words now in my book.
It's like a museum, literally like a museum. I mean, look at this.
Okay, you haven't had the full American experience until you try.
All right. I can't play that because the music, they already tagged me on that. Now, I'm not getting that much.
Country for the United States and the world to enjoy. And people are coming from all over to see America.
There is people walking everywhere. There are women walking alone with fancy handbags, jewelry on, glasses on. They're not being harassed. You've got squirrels that haven't been eaten by savages. This place is freaking awesome. Look at this. Spotless, clean.
Come on, South Africa, man.
This is what it feels like to live in a first world country.
America is stunning, and the world agrees.
Try and tell me that America isn't the most beautiful country in the world. This is.
We really, real talk. We really we don't really appreciate our country enough. I say that a lot. We sometimes get caught up with the internet stuff. We get caught up with, who we supposed to be mad at and this and that. We supposed to be upset about Carmelo's situation, all that bullshit. But actually, that's why I like going to Broken Bow. I like going to a lot of places, to sightsee and stuff, man. We got a lot of stuff to offer, man.
Crazy.
Stop booking your trips to Ibiza. Stop booking your trips to Dubai. Get over to America. See some real beauty. Good Lord.
Now Europeans wish they could change their birth certificates.
The people, the food, the landscapes, the cars, the trucks, everything in the US simply beats anything I've ever experienced anywhere in the world. I was born in the wrong country. I feel like I belong in the US. My heart is there.
Right now, everybody's seeing the best of America, and the whole world's coming together in our country.
I mean, even California, man, getting love, and they shell shock in California. Like, I mean, and California's a beautiful state. It's just the politics that gonna keep me away from there, you know.
We meet so many people that came all across the country, but
I said, hold up, wait a minute.
block man.
Block man.
I'm a block man.
That was in Arlington.
Foreigners are loving our country more than Democrats. All of us are guilty of this. Sometimes we take America for granted.
Yep.
Europeans are falling in love with our food, landscape, SUVs, our freedom. They're calling us the friendliest people on earth. This is the greatest country on the face of the earth. Everyone else is acknowledging it. We should too, especially Democrats. And to stir them up a little bit more, Trump capped the weekend off with a big UFC fight on the South.
And like I said, I basically said all this stuff, but yeah.
South Lawn. Kicked it off himself with a historic walkout. The fights couldn't even get started without an American flyover. 47's not the first president.
Again, best card in the last 4 years, in my opinion.
To use the White House to entertain the country.
Every president has held events at the White House. There have been presidents who loved plays, and people have put plays on at the White House. There has been opera at the White House. There have been great singers at the White House.
Got a good point
and
there.
The reality is, fighting is part of American culture, like it or not. It is a legacy about power and strength.
But Democrats, like usual, didn't want to be there. Instead, they held a TDS concert in Manhattan.
Hey there, all you fascists. Let me put you straight. When you
Why I didn't know about this? Man, did you see this shit?
come for the rest of us, we'll fight you at the gate and you will lose. You fascists bound to lose.
Shut your stupid. Anyway.
Bedhead backup. The TDS choir came out to sing hymns.
Oh my God. I did not see this. I have to research this now. I have to get the full context. I gotta see this. I'll come back to that. Hold on. Let's finish it. A lot of white folks. And they actually sing it. My God. They look bored.
how do we get there?
It's embarrassing. It's horrible.
Stand to your feet, everybody.
Hollywood even showed up and started giving sermons.
In the face of what's happening, we need our industry to be unified, activated, and unwilling to engage in anticipatory obedience.
And Pretty Woman turned the show into a therapy session.
Just take a really deep breath in and breathe in all that hope, all that love.
My God. Being to say that they lost their mind. I think they're actually insane now. These folks are literally insane.
And just breathe out all that fear.
Robert De Niro didn't want to miss the party.
I hate to say it, but loving our country is starting to sound like an abused spouse saying they love their abuser.
Oh my. This.
I can't love a country that's led by a racist, misogynist, xenophobic tyrant. And let me just say it. I can't love the country that's led by Donald Trump.
This summer is about celebrating the best of America.
I gotta see this. Hold up. I gotta see this. That's 66,000 views. Here, if you don't see it, that's 66,000. So there's people actually watch that shit. My God, man.
And everybody's invited to do it, even the foreigners. They just have to go home after the cup. If liberals can't get on board, that's on them. Being miserable is a choice.
And saying that we got some people in the right, like, I don't understand why everybody's so happy about the Knicks. I don't understand why people don't like people loving this fighting. And it's like, I'm like, oh my God, dude. Don't be the miserable dude in the room. Like, if y'all remember Do the Right Thing, John Carlo Esposito's character, right? All he does is try to make us remember about the situation, what's going on in the world and everything, which there's a time and place for it. You know what I mean? I'm here to show what's going on in the world here and there, whatever. Try to put my little understanding to it, my little opinion on it every now and then, right? I mean, after seeing what's going on, my take on it and whatnot. That's why y'all come here for. So, like, you don't want to be that dude. You don't want to be that chick that every time there's like a special event that's giving people joy, making people happy, you kind of want to like let that happen. You don't want to be that dude who would be like, why y'all so happy about this? This is going on right here. Okay, we get it. There's distractions everywhere. Oh, we get it. I'm fully aware of distractions going, like World Cup and all this probably going to distract us from what's going on in Iran. If anything happened to one of those leaders or whatever, it's going to distract from that. I even said it earlier. I'm fully aware of that, but sometimes we need distractions. Sometimes a sporting team winning, that's a good thing. That's a good joyful thing to give people joy because right now there's a lot. It was a lot of stuff that was bringing pain and stuff. Like, I'm so happy there was more people calling out the whole Carmelo Anthony situation. A lot of my brothers of the same complexion, and a lot of my brothers in Christ and brothers in Christ and whatever just calling what things for what it is, and didn't get super angry, didn't get gaslit and everything. I'm proud about that, man, because there's a lot of things to be angry about, but like, don't get gaslit into your anger. And I'm glad that people are actually enjoying the World Cup and enjoying the event. That's things that we do need. Like, we need football, because like, if you want to get down to it, like, without things like football, things like sports in general that unite a great, a large percentage of people. If we didn't have that, man, don't tell them what abyss we would be going to. Because like, a lot of people, if you remember, before football, before even baseball became a big thing in America or whatever, hey, shoot, the draw, yeah, the draw was the big thing. 10-yard, not the draw, yeah, there was more people, going in the middle of the town, hey, 10 steps and shoot your gun. Who got the quicker draw? So we passed that. Thank God. I mean, some places not passed. I'm not gonna say like, people still getting ran up on or whatever, but there's way more things that's gonna bring us together than not. That's my point. And here's Scott Jennings.
Breaking.
And like everybody getting mad at the 250 thing. He kind of points it out clearly. I'm gonna go after this.
For the president's 80th birthday. There are, of course, some critics of this. What do you say to them?
People are criticizing something Donald Trump decided to do. Wow, this is breaking news. Look, it's the president's birthday. It's Flag Day, and we're, of course, celebrating America's 250th birthday. And I think it's a pretty cool spectacle. And to have one of the biggest and rising sports entertainment industries in the world be part of it, for American culture, it's a pretty neat thing. And I don't, all week long, I've been listening to Democrats criticize a reflecting pool. They're criticizing having this UFC fight. I mean, virtually anything we're doing to do something cool in Washington, D.C., Democrats are against it because I guess they want to live in misery. But this is fun, and we should have fun.
For the president.
And that's bottom line to it. Like, sometimes, man, things just be good. We could let's just have some fun. This is summertime. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things to be upset about. If you really want to be upset, you can find it. Trust me, you can find it. But damn, like, some people just gotta learn how to have some fun. It's that simple. Dang. So, like I said, the big news was the whole Josh Hokid saying that situation about Michelle, and Trump actually took the chain he got from him off when that went down. So I'm gonna post this so people will see. You know what I'm saying? Trump really wasn't with it, and y'all take that for what it is.
And lastly, Michelle Obama is a man. Am I right, America?
So as Hokit wraps up his interview, walks away, you can see the president there on the other side of the ring. He can be seen sort of half smiling as there's a mixture of cheers and boos. And when CNN asked about Hokit's comment, the White House refused to directly address the question. The UFC is commenting, though. CEO and President Dana White called it nasty and false and dismissed it as nonsense.
And lastly,
see, Like I said, they said what they try to say he was smirking. So he probably in a moment, me personally, in a moment, if I heard that smirk, this would be me smirking. Like, did he actually just say that shit? See, that's like a smirk. Like, did he actually say that shit? What the fuck? I can't. You know. And like I said, you gotta always see them at these events. So he can't really like stand and be like, yeah, I'm with that. That'd be kind of awkward, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we'll see where that go. But hey, that's all I got. I want to thank y'all for hanging out with me. I want to thank y'all for hanging out with me. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? And you're doing a replay. Please give me a comment. See y'all tomorrow, man. Matter of fact, I got some special for y'all tomorrow. Y'all just check out tomorrow and everything. Y'all have a nice night. Peace.